It was supposed to be just another quiet night at the roadside diner, the kind of place where truckers grab coffee and lonely souls hide behind smiles. But when the door slammed open, and a tattooed stranger's hand tore a waitress's shirt in front of everyone, the laughter died, the music stopped, and silence froze the air. Nobody moved, except for the men sitting in the far corner, the ones with black leather vests, silver skull patches, and the name that sent chills down every spine. Hell's Angels. Maya was 26, a single mother who worked double shifts at Rusty's Diner, a forgotten spot just outside Nevada. Her hands were tired, her shoes worn thin, but she never stopped smiling. Every night she told herself, just a little more, for Ethan. Her son was the reason she endured everything, the rude customers, the late nights, the exhaustion. That evening, the diner buzzed with laughter and clinking coffee mugs. Neon lights flickered on the window that read, "Open 24 hours." Maya moved between tables, her smile soft but her eyes carrying the kind of sadness people rarely noticed. That's when he walked in. A man with tattoos crawling up his neck, a cruel grin on his face, and alcohol in his breath. He slapped the counter and shouted, "Coffee. Black. And make it fast, sweetheart." Maya nodded politely. "Coming right up, sir." He sneered. "Sir. Didn't think angels worked here." She ignored the comment and poured the coffee. But as she turned, his hand gripped her wrist, tight. "Don't walk away when I'm talking to you," he growled. Her heart raced. "Please, I'm just doing my job." His friends at the corner table chuckled, egging him on. The music from the old jukebox played faintly, Johnny Cash's voice echoing ironically, "I walked the line." Then, in a move that would scar the night forever, he yanked her toward him and ripped her shirt, shouting, "Let's see who can save you now." Gasps filled the room. The waitress froze in horror, clutching herself, tears spilling down her face, but in the corner, 4 men in leather vests stood up slowly. Their boots hit the wooden floor like thunder. The leader, a gray-bearded giant named Reaper, cracked his neck and said in a low, deadly voice, "Boy, you just messed up." The tattooed stranger turned, his smirk fading when he saw the Hell's Angels patch, the winged skull, bold and shining under the flickering diner lights. "Hey, this ain't your business," he snapped. Reaper stepped closer, towering over him. "You laid hands on a woman who was serving you food. That makes it our business." The man tried to laugh it off, but his voice trembled. I didn't mean." Before he could finish, one of the bikers, Tank, a mountain of muscle with kind eyes, gently handed Maya his leather jacket. "You're safe now, miss." She broke down in tears, whispering, "Thank you." Reaper's voice cut through the room like steel. "Apologize. Right now." The man spat on the floor. "You think you scare me?" "Wrong move." Reaper's fist landed with a sound that made everyone jump. The man hit the ground, dazed. Reaper knelt down beside him and whispered, "Next time you even think about touching a woman, remember this night." They didn't beat him senseless. They didn't kill him. They just made him remember. The sheriff arrived minutes later, called by a silent onlooker, but even he nodded at the bikers. He got what was coming. Maya sat outside the diner afterward, wearing Tank's jacket, her hands trembling. Reaper walked out, lighting a cigarette, and handed her a napkin. "You okay?" he asked. She nodded weakly. "I thought no one would help me." Reaper exhaled smoke and looked at her gently. "The world's got bad men, sweetheart. But it's still got some who remember what respect means." For the first time in months, Maya smiled. "Thank you. I don't even know your names." Reaper grinned. "Just call us family on wheels." The bikers roared off into the night, engines thundering like distant thunder, leaving behind a woman who'd finally learned that not all rough men are cruel, some are guardians in leather and scars. As the diner lights flickered and Maya watched the Hell's Angels disappear into the highway mist, she whispered softly, "Some heroes don't wear badges, they ride bikes." And somewhere, in the echo of their engines, justice roared louder than fear.